Hello and welcome everyone, Tyrael here, and welcome to practice. This is GoWiWi's, but it's actually practice for my Top 200 Roulette. Basically, the biggest thing that I need to practice is spells, and what better army to use this with? Okay, maybe there's one or two, but what better army than GoWiWi? Because GoWiWi, I can't say this enough, GoWiWi is nothing without its spells. Most other armies, you can get 50%, you can get the Town Hall without spells, but with GoWiWi, if you don't have any spells, you're probably not going to get a single star unless the person is insanely below you. And for Top 200, the only thing I can control with that series is what spells I bring. I can't control what troops I bring, and I can't control my heroes at all, because they just go off in random directions. No, the rage at my heroes will never end. But GoWiWi is probably the second best army to try to learn spells with. I don't know if I want to say learn spells. And right here, I'm not going to use that lightning on those little guys, because I know my queen is definitely going to take them all out, but I don't know if I lightning them, would my queen even take out another building anyways. So I decided to save it and save my lightning for this, because I know my wizard's going to be an idiot. He's going to walk over there right at that angle. Instead of going towards the outside, he's going to get himself killed. And right now, the best spot for the lightning spell is right there. I get 2 buildings. That's why I saved the lightning spell. And that is one thing that will really help me with my Top 200 Roulette. If I can learn when to save the lightning spell, not to use it on those little skeletons over there, and save it, maybe I can get 2 buildings at once. Because I've ended at 49% on a lot of those raids, or 48%. Maybe I could get 2 buildings and get that 50%. But I managed to clutch a 50%. There's 1 extra building I took. Only 4 trophies. But the guy was fully maxed out. What better way to test it? This guy's in Mega Asia. The army I'm using is way, way more witch heavy than you'd see with most people. Most people would not bring 8 witches, 6 in the camps, 2 in the clan castle. But I got time, I got dark elixir, may as well use it. And I'm just gonna try and go in here. I only have 2 golems. Normally you bring 3 golems with a GoWiWi. And now, go wall breakers. Wall breakers. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, oh, come on. Please? Yes? Please? Maybe? Yes? No? Finally. Another major thing is, when do I use my lightning spell? Way, way, way too often in my attacks, I end up splitting the clan castle, meaning 2 groups go in 2 different directions. And I have no idea sometimes which group to use the lightning spell on. So I just waited until the witch was out and used it on that. And I decided to leave up everything that went to the left. And it went out alright. It went alright. And now I'm out of free spells, and you can see what that does. I already know my witches are all dead. I'm not going to clear anything more on that side, because as soon as my witches take 1 step, yep, there we go. Goodbye. Goodbye, witches. And my queen, being the brilliant person she is, instead of staying in the core to kill all the stuff, went to the outside, and is now being killed by the stuff that she went out from. If you catch my drift. And really, there's nothing to pick off on this base. That's why I don't like this base. It's easy enough to win against, but when you're trying to pick off stuff around the outside, there's nothing. There is nothing. So I have to end at 69%. You're welcome. Oh, godness. Ooh. Poor choice. Poor choice to be logging off when I am searching for a raid. Or when anyone is searching for a raid, because logging off in Champions League as a Town Hall 9, it's death. It always is. I've been there at Town Hall 9. I know it sucks. And it also sucks to have Hog Riders in your clan castle. Why would you have them ever in your clan castle for any reason? Never. No. Why? I can't think of any reason ever to have Hog Riders in your clan castle when you're logged off. Or logged in. Like, seriously. I can't think of any army that needs you to have Hog Riders in your clan castle for an attack. Can any of you think of anything? I know hog attacks, but it's not like a Town Hall 9 is going to be using hogs in Champions League. You can always argue that Clan Wars, but I would honestly put like a 2-2-3 in there if I was using Hog Riders at Town Hall 9, or if he's doing GoWiWi or something. Put a Golem in there. Get a Town Hall 10's level 5 Golem. Don't store Hog Riders in there. Don't do anything on defense. You don't need them on offense. Get something you can't build if you're at Town Hall 9. Go get some Town Hall 10 troops from someone. And, unsurprisingly, my queen is dead, but that's not the unsurprising part. The unsurprising part is that I 3-starred him with GoWiWi. And actually, it was kind of difficult for me to place my free spells, because there is nothing that strikes me as a great place to put a free spell on a Town Hall 9, because there's no Inferno Towers. Do I put it on the Expos? The Expos do as much as an Archer Tower. Do I put it on the Tesla? I guess the Tesla are a little stronger, but, I mean, they were way off in, like, the corners of the core, separated by a wall, so I couldn't freeze that much. I guess, actually, my best bet would probably have been to freeze the entire, like, corner compartments so I could get a bunch of stuff at once, but I didn't do that. And this is why you don't design this base with no Inferno Towers towards the bottom. You can just walk right in. And also, you don't want to put your Inferno Towers there. I'm an idiot, so this guy got lucky because I'm an idiot. I could have frozen both of those at once. If you place them that close or closer to each other, they can be frozen both at the same time. I didn't because I'm an idiot, and that's why my king dies. But I could have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm not smart enough to do that, sorry. I never do that. I guess I still got something to work on. But so far, I've seen a slight improvement in my placement of spells. As far as GoWiWi placement goes, it's the same as it always is. It's widespread with the Golems. If you got 2, a little bit closer, 3, really widespread, left, right, center, spread troops, break your way through. Breaking things is super important, and spells are majorly, amazingly important. GoWiWi never changes. Spells never change too, but that's something I needed to work on. Did you see anything I did wrong? Maybe. I'm pretty happy with this. I just 3-starred a maxed out Town Hall 10 who had his heroes on guard, had full clan castle, he had the works. And I did manage to 3-star him in matchmaking, just randomly finding someone with an army that I haven't used a lot, just practicing spells, which I need to do more, because spells are literally super majorly, amazingly important when you're raiding to destroy a base, or even to get tough to get loot, because you get 240 troops, you screw up with 1 troop, you're fine. You get 5 spells, you screw up with 1 spell, you might lose. So spells are really, really important. It gets down to the single space that you place it. 1 single square off, and you could lose a raid. Or 1 single square on, 1 single square good, and you could 3-star someone. So spells are the most important thing to practice with, and as many, many, many of you have pointed out, I'm not so good at it. It could be because I play on a phone most of the time. I'd like to blame that, but in reality, it's just because I'm terrible with spells. I'm trying to get better. GoWiWi and Lavahound are the 2 best armies to practice spells with. If you want to get amazing at raiding, use those 2 armies and do it until you can 3-star almost anyone you find. The whole reason I'm doing this and doing the Top 200 Roulette is to become a better raider. And I think every single one of you should want to do that. It'll improve everything you do in the game. It'll improve your enjoyment of the game to be able to raid well no matter what with whatever army. And spells are a huge part of that. I hope you guys eventually see an improvement in me, because I'm still messing tons of stuff up. But I'll leave it at that for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Tyrael, out.